What's going on, y'all? Let me tell you how this Mercury retrograde is really kicking my tail. I'm sorry. I hope y'all are well. I hope you are safe. I am your dope astrologer and tarot reader. And I attempted to go live, and it's not that my equipment isn't working. I just want to know that when I go live, I get the same quality, same video quality, same audio quality, and it just wasn't working. So, but it is Mercury retrograde, and it is affecting my technology, all of that. You may be experiencing the same thing. But this video is about the Scorpio new moon. Lots of frustration, lots of going inward. The way you feel about something or someone could be transforming. It could be changing. That is what Scorpio energy is. It's also about, either you're... So, for an example, when it comes to me and what I was just going through about my equipment and trying to go live earlier, it's making me really think and get to the root of the issue. Do I need to practice going live? I didn't think I needed to. I didn't think it would be this fucking difficult. But you may be feeling like that. You may be feeling like, okay, I keep having the same issue with this person. I keep attracting the same person, just in different bodies. I keep... my money isn't right. What is it that I need to change or transform? And depending on where you have Scorpio in your birth chart, that's the area of life that could be affected. And I'm giving Scorpio new moon readings. That information is in the description box. So you're like, okay, am I done? Am I just going to burn this to the ground? Or am I going to really think about this, analyze this on a deep level, a deep emotional level, to figure out what the issue is? Is it me? So this is a good time to do shadow work. And shadow work is basically... Why do I have tension? Shadow work is basically doing what I just said. Get to the root of the issue. Is it me? Is it my expectations? Am I missing something? Am I missing the lesson? It's like a reset. And you can manifest on new moons. It's really good to manifest on new moons. But if you do want to let's say you want to manifest a relationship, get ready for God, the universe, to point out what you need to change. Just like me fighting with this equipment. What do I need to change so this won't happen again? Okay. I think I've done enough ranting. But yeah, and there could be frustration that comes along with this. But the good thing about this new moon is it will make us do a reset, purge, get rid of thoughts, emotions that, no longer serve us. So let's get into it. I am starting with Scorpio. Now, Scorpio, this energy is very powerful for you because this energy is, you got the sun, you got Mercury, you now have the moon. And this is affecting your first house, which is the house of you. It is the house of you. So if you've been thinking about changing something up about your appearance, you may really be thinking about that. You know, maybe it's a finance thing. Maybe it's a money thing. Maybe it's something is triggering you to be like, okay, do I really want to change this about the way I look or the way I present myself for me, or am I trying to make someone else happy? Am I happy? This new moon is going to show you areas in your life that could be possibly in need of purging or a reset. This could also affect how you look at and think about and feel about your money, your finances. Specifically money that you get from your job or whatever you do to make a living and support yourself. Your emotions about you could be up and down, changing. You could be in hermit mode. This Mercury retrograde is making a lot of us, especially you, retreat and be in hermit mode. You may feel more comfortable just staying in your house and keeping to yourself as you go through this transformation. It's cuffing season. Some of you just want to be alone with your boo because your relationship is transforming into something new. You know, it could be a deeper commitment. So let's see, how will this new moon in Scorpio affect Scorpio? Again, if you want a personal new moon reading, that information will be in the description box. This old school song, Come to Me, is playing right now. Someone wants you to come to them, or you want this person to come to you. There's loneliness here, and it will reach a point, Scorpio, like I was saying before. A lot of you just want to be inside the house. You know, you don't want to be outside. You want to be in the house by yourself, or you want to be inside with your boo or whatever is bringing you comfort right now. There is some type of responsibility with the Ten of Wands that it's like, okay, I need to get out. I need to do this. You could be dealing with an Aquarius, another Scorpio, a Leo, Taurus, Virgo. I feel like some of you, you're having to, in order to get something to change and transform, you have to attack something or approach something or someone head on. And you know that it needs to be done, but you don't want to do it. You're tired of being stressed about this. You're tired of struggling when it comes to this. Some of you are trying to make it work out with someone, and you could possibly be wanting, like I said, to go to this person to see if you can work things out. Let's clarify though. What's this Ten of Wands? Nine of Pentacles. Watch your money, Scorpio, with the Nine of Pentacles in reverse. This is also giving me like keeping up with appearances, trying to come across you, or someone connected to you could be trying to come across keeping up with the Joneses, trying to make a good impression, but something about it is not false and or sustainable. Some of you need to get a second job. This could honestly just be you picking up a shift, not a shift, a seasonal job for the holidays. And you're already stressed. You're already being pulled in different directions, but your money is not where it needs to be. And you don't want to do it because you're stressed. Some of you with the Wheel of Fortune in reverse, you could be feeling like, Scorpio, I'm too old to be going through this. But let me tell you, as far as when it comes to finances in this economy, I don't know anyone who is not feeling some type of financial stress. Whether it's, you know, you don't have a job, they're cutting back your hours at your job, you need a second source of income, you need a second job, but no one will hire you. Yeah. Let's see, what's the outcome for you, Scorpio? You could get information, a piece of information that will help you with this. Just from you networking, talking to people, being curious. Some of you need to join like certain Facebook groups to get the support that you need. Don't be afraid to come out of your shell, Scorpio, and, you know, tell people what you need. Tell people, you know, as an example, you're looking for new work. You're looking for a second job. You're looking for a man or a woman to date. But you're going to have to like change yourself, Scorpio, first house, in order to get what you want. So if you are normally reserved, you don't like dealing with people, you don't like talking like that, you got to come out of that. Some of you just really don't want to get a second job, but you don't have a choice. So you got to like stop being antisocial, basically, Scorpio. Tell people what you want and need. Everybody is not intuitive like you. Yeah, you look at it as a great burden. Also, watch what you say and how you say it with the devil here. This is Capricorn energy. So that would be in your third house. You don't want to come across as the bitch, or, you know, the dude that no one likes, no one can get along with. And to close this out, some of you have a leech that's taking your money and your resources, or you have some type of vice or something that you need to chill out on when it comes to how you spend your money. Be careful with engaging in gossip. Yeah, I feel like a lot of you, if it's not emotional stress, it's financial stress that could be making you kind of act out in a negative way. So yeah, Scorpio, I hope that was helpful. If you would like a personal reading to get more in depth, that information is in the description box. Okay, continue going in order. We are now Sagittarius. Hey, Sagittarius. You could feel a little bit more calm, like I was saying in the last video. You could feel a little bit more calm as far as your thinking, you know, the things that you say, you know, excuse me, you could have went through, I know I did. Like I said, I ain't gonna say I said some things out of character on social media, but it was easy for me not to censor myself when it came to, like, you know, people being rude or people being hateful and, you know, stuff like that. Now, with Scorpio in your 12th house of secrets, your mental health, feeling imprisoned, feeling, you know, like you're in a mental or emotional jail. You could be dealing with someone who is physically in jail. It's something you could be really thinking deeply about, because again, we're dealing with Scorpio energy. So you may think certain things, think what you really want to say, think about what you really want to do, but you're not going to be verbal about it. You're going to keep it to yourself, which, depending on what it is, you know, it's good. So basically, Sagittarius, you're spending a lot of time rethinking people, places, and things that may be affecting your mental health. Yeah, new opportunities coming up for you to possibly think about things that are very triggering, Sagittarius. But this energy is not going to make you react in such a strong or blunt way. You may also realize things that are not true. You could also realize that you've been fantasizing something, and it's not really like that. Fantasizing someone, fantasizing a situation, and you could realize, okay, this person really don't like me like that. Or, you know, I know this is the direction that I want to go in, but maybe it's not a good idea for me to go in that direction. Your dreams could be very significant during this time. Your nightmares could be very significant during this time. And with the holidays fast approaching, this is also telling me you need to watch out from overindulging in alcohol, drugs, recreational drugs as well. You know, having casual relations with people. It may not turn out the way you think that it will. You could be really thinking about, you know, things that you really need to stop doing, people that you need to stop associating with that is affecting your mental health. If you are a Sagittarius rising, this is could be lighting up a lot of your intuition and psychic ability. Especially you mothers out there, your mother's intuition, woman's intuition as well. Okay, so we got Two of Pentacles, Eight of Pentacles, both in reverse. We have the Seven of Wands upright. You're tired of battling with someone. You're tired of offending how you feel, defending how you feel. You're tired of like feeling like you're the only one that's taken up for you or this person or this relationship. Some of you are tired of defending how you feel about someone. This new moon in Scorpio, Sagittarius, is making you see like I can't continue to do this, work on this, try to build with this person. For some of you, this is also, if you've gotten into any type of confirmation, some of you, this will be confirmation. But if you've gotten in any type of confrontation, this new moon energy is like making you realize, do you need to be right or do you need to protect yourself? And sometimes it's just about protecting your reputation. Let's clarify. What are these two cards saying? Oh, wow. Sagittarius, the King and the Queen of Cups. This is your higher self. This is you balancing your female and your masculine side. This is someone who, in about a week or so, within the next 2 weeks, Sagittarius, you'll, like I said before, you could have been like really rah-rah and very blunt with the things that you said, the things that you talked to people you said to people up until this point. There's a calmness coming. And this calmness is making you see, I don't need to keep juggling how I feel and what's really real in this situation. I'm tired of putting in work with this person or trying to make an effort, and I'm not getting what I want. I'm not getting what I need. Seven of Wands. King of Swords. Some of you will have like two options if this is a resonating on a love situation. Some of you are you're tired of being defensive. This is like being disappointed, not getting what you want out of a situation is forcing you to be more logical than passionate. Sagittarius, we are very passionate people. And we express who and what we're passionate about. But this new moon in Scorpio is forcing you to be like, everyone doesn't get this part of me. Everyone doesn't get the soft side of me. Everyone doesn't get the nurturing and passionate side of me. You're going to get logic. And if you're not matching my energy, you got to go. Or if this job is not going anywhere, I need to make the logical decision and do what I need to do to get more money. I want to be known for something more than what I am now. I want to be in my royal era. But yeah, this is good energy. I feel you are transforming, Scorpio energy. You're transforming into a higher version of yourself. Like I said, this is like your higher self. Outcome, inner conflict will come to an end once you make this decision. If you haven't already, making this decision about the person you're dealing with, even about how you may have felt before now about a person, place, or a thing. Your point of view may be changing. The way you think could be transforming. This is also giving me the energy, Sagittarius, of someone who wants to come back and work things out. And because you are going through this mental and emotional transformation, when they come back, it'll be easier for you to lead with logic instead of wearing your heart on your sleeve. All right, Sagittarius. Hope that was helpful. Again, if you're interested in a personal reading, that information is in the description box. Capricorn. Hey, Capricorn. Scorpio energy is it's favorable energy for you. Scorpio, this Scorpio new moon, Capricorn, could make you grow in an area because you are reevaluating the way you think or feel about a person, place, or a thing. And it could happen literally overnight or just in a second, because we're dealing with Scorpio. You know, the phoenix, you know, burning things to the ground, so to speak, in order for something new to grow or to be built. This is affecting your 11th house, which deals with your circle of friends, people, places, and things you're known for. Social media as well. Certain things going on in your community. How you reach out to people online. Social media. All of this is changing for you. So, speaking of 11th house, the world is in reverse. The Magician is here. And then 3 of Cups in reverse. You could be dealing with a Gemini, a Virgo, Aquarius, Leo, Taurus, Scorpio. Someone could basically communicate with you that they're not over you. They need closure. This person could notice that you've been to yourself, keeping to yourself. They can notice a change in the way you feel about them or the way you talk to them, the emotions you have towards them. You could be getting more than one person to come back into your life, Capricorn, in the next couple of weeks, if it hasn't started happening already. With Mercury here, we have Jupiter retrograde. So that means that there's this energy that could be around you, Capricorn, that is whatever you think about, especially when it comes to people, places, and things in your past. You could be inviting that back. You could be manifesting that back with the Magician. And these could be, you know, your circle of friends could be affected. Maybe you lost touch with a good friend, a good business associate, and they're coming back to give you they could be giving you pieces of information or getting you caught up on some gossip or something. Someone could want to like pull you out the house so you can be a little bit more social. But basically, this is good. This is just showing you that people are coming back from your past. It could be to, you know, reconnect on a personal, romantic level, or it could be someone just coming back to give you a piece of information that you didn't have before. It could be some type of gossip or tea associated with someone you used to be a friend with or someone you used to hang out with. What's the outcome for Capricorn? You're moving on. You have a new awareness now. Some of you are like, I can be cool with these people. I can be cool with this person, but they're not really bringing me any type of fulfillment. Being a Capricorn, you want to be closely connected with people who have some type of influence, who have a certain type of a reputation. And this is giving me the energy of, oh yeah, you know, it was cool to catch up with so-and-so, but no, I don't want to hang out with them like that. Like, we cool, but no, I'm not. Especially if this person goes out and all they do is drink, party, spend money on stupid things. Like, you don't want to be associated with that. And this is what this card is in reverse, 3 of Cups. A lot of you will be put in a situation where you'll need to like decline any type of temptation. And so your outcome, what could happen in the next couple of weeks, Capricorn, is, like I was saying before, you'll have more than one love offer. You'll have more than one person from your past wanting to come back because they feel like the two of you are not done. So yeah, it's a lot of water here. It could be a lot of emotions that you'll feel in the next 2 weeks, Capricorn, and or people expressing to you the way they feel about you. Yeah. Could be a water sign, specifically a Scorpio, that could be significant. Okay, I hope that was helpful, Capricorn. You want a personal reading? That information is in the description box. Aquarius. Did you run away from something or someone, Aquarius? Trying to get away from something or something, Aquarius? Could be your job, because this Scorpio new moon is affecting whatever you do for money, what you're known for. Could be affecting your reputation, how people see you. It could be transforming in a negative way or a positive way. We always want it to be positive. Aquarius, if you see that any of that is declining in a negative way, it will force you to analyze yourself on a deep emotional level to see what it is that you need to do to change and transform to get to the next level. Okay, sorry about that. Okay, so yeah, we are talking about a lot of energy in your 10th house, which deals with the planet Saturn. So there could be some basically restrictions on what it is that you are trying to achieve professionally, or you know, you're trying to achieve a certain I can't even talk. A certain accomplishment or a certain achievement. And it may require you to like get to the root of the issue. Let's see how this is affecting you. Could be affecting a partnership or a relationship with a Gemini, Libra, Pisces. The truth is coming out about someone who and how they feel about you for real. Or you're coming to a conclusion about how you really feel how you really feel about something or someone. You're seeing truth is being revealed. And that's another main thing when it comes to Scorpio energy. You may come to the conclusion based on something that you find out, something that was revealed to you, some type of secret that got let out about your love, your partner, your business partner, someone you've been dating, but it never really went anywhere. You could be deciding to cut off emotion from this person and just focus on you and your happiness when it comes to, you know, your stability, your money, your job, your career, whatever. This is also giving me energy of someone lied on you that you used to be connected to, or they made you believe something that wasn't true. And it could be coming back around, like more information about this situation or this person in the next 2 weeks. What's the outcome for Aquarius for this Scorpio new moon? Being unbothered. You know, this is not going to resonate with everyone, but some of you, this is giving me the energy of someone being put in a situation where they're like, you know what? How much is it to get out of this contract? I'll just pay it and we can separate and go on about our life. How much is it to break my lease? Oh, okay. Is that all it takes? Is that it? I can pay that. You know, take this money and leave me alone. I'm better by myself. Take this job. I don't need this job. I'm good. I can make the same amount of money somewhere else. Now, I would not suggest that you quit a job before you have another job lined up in this economy, okay? But yeah, this is like, how much money will it take for you to just leave me alone? A divorce could be significant, a separation, you moving out of someone's house, someone moving out of your house. But it's all because something is being revealed to you. So yeah, Aquarius, if you want a personal reading, that information is in the description box. Let's go on to Pisces. I'm so like, I love when Pisces, I'm doing a reading and Pisces isn't always the last one. That's why I wanted to start with Scorpio. Pisces, how are you? Got a lot of water energy in the sky right now. And it's affecting the part of you that deals with commitment, your morals, your ethics, traveling long distance travel. The men in your life. It's affecting the 9th house, which is the house of Jupiter. So everything in the next 2 weeks may have the possibility of getting bigger. Either by, you know, it's just a circumstance, or you could be making a mountain out of a molehill, Pisces. It just depends. If you want a personal reading, that information is in the description box. But yeah, so you may be going back to the drawing board and analyzing something on a very deep and emotional level, changing the way that you think about or feel about education. Maybe you want to go back to school. Maybe your point of view on, you know, something political or something religious is changing. This is also developing a new spiritual routine, you know, taking part in new rituals, doing a new manifestation technique, researching, you know, things like that and other spiritual techniques, which I know that I need to do more videos about that. But if you listen to the introduction to this video, you already know I'm over my technology this month. Anyway, so yeah, Pisces. What else? You could be rethinking a commitment that you made, or, you know, rethinking, do I even want to be in a commitment, whether it's a marriage, a long-term relationship, a monogamous relationship, a relationship that you have with your church, or, you know, a group of people that you thought that you were seeing eye to eye on certain things. This came out. You're not happy. You're not happy being stuck in the past. You want to change. You're not happy being stuck with people who won't evolve, who won't grow up. Maybe there's an area in your life, Pisces, that is making you feel like, okay, I need to evolve. I need to grow up from this way of thinking. It could be, you know, thinking that someone owes you an apology, or waiting on an apology from someone. You may realize, you know what, I'm never going to get that closure. I'm never going to get that apology from that person. So let me just burn it to the ground and just leave it where it is. You may also realize you don't need to forgive someone. But let's see, what else? 2 more cards. You're here with the High Priestess. Pay attention to your dreams, your intuition, Pisces. But you got to make sure that it's not just fear with the Page of Pentacles and the 3 of Swords. This is telling me that when I was talking about changing up your spiritual practices, your rituals and all of that, some of you need to get back into that, whether it's, you know, just praying on a daily basis, meditating daily, whatever. You need to get back into that practice because it's a part of your healing. And instead of you waiting for someone to do right by you, some of you will be like, I need to do right by myself. Because this Page of Pentacles in reverse is dead weight. Page of Pentacles in reverse could be an earth sign that you're dealing with, but it's like this person is beneath you as far as like on a metaphysical, energetic level. And the way that you feel about this person on a deep level is changing. It's not practical for you to expect closure from this person at this time. Some of you, like I said, you need to listen to your intuition. You've gotten out of some type of practice that kept you grounded. Some of you feel like you're lost. You don't know where you're going. Some of you feel like you're in your current situation because you've been irresponsible. It's a lot of 12th house energy here. Stop repressing your emotions, Pisces, because it is affecting your mental health. Also your spiritual health for some of you. Y'all, I hate cords. I really do. But yeah, some of you, you gotta look to yourself. And I'm pretty sure once you stop giving energy to this person, they'll give you closure. But by then, you probably won't even want it, won't even need it. What's the outcome? Your outcome, meeting someone with similar views, similar outlook on life and relationships, someone that you could build a real partnership with. For some of you, this is just an agreement that you make to yourself that you're never going to go back to a certain place again. Especially if it deals with money and how you may have like been irresponsible with your money in the past. All right. Let's go to Aries. Hey, Aries. How are you? Feels like you had a conflict with someone, Aries. But, hope you are well. Hope you are safe. So this new moon in Scorpio is in your 8th house. So the way that you are, you know, dealing with, reacting and responding to your finances is changing. This is hitting you on a very deep level because it is in your 8th house, which is the house of Scorpio. This may make some of you on a physical level tired, sleepy, lethargic. You're rethinking, rehashing, reassessing emotional events from your past. Issues with abandonment could come up. Yeah, someone coming back could trigger that. Especially if you've been intimate with this person. Deception with the 7 of Swords. It's like you're defending someone, or you're like trying to like keep away someone from basically coming back to interrupt your peace with the 8 of Cups and the 7 of Swords, basically. So yeah, this is bringing, this Scorpio new moon is bringing some baggage from the past. We're still in Mercury retrograde season. So this person has been thinking about you. You've been thinking about this person too. But this is showing me that you want to stay away from this person because this is you with the 7 of Wands. You're protecting your peace. You also may be put in a situation, Aries, where you have to defend yourself. Yeah, this is someone from your past. Or the past coming up, 6 of Cups. The Magician, yeah, somebody coming back to be manipulative. They do see you as wish fulfillment, but you feel like you don't have anything in common with this person. Y'all ain't going in the same direction. You're not on the same level. It's too many obstacles. You know, you may have tried to work things out with this person in the past and it didn't go anywhere. Virgo, Gemini is here. If you would like a personal reading, that information is in the description box. Yeah, Judgment reverse is the outcome. This person is coming back to make you be like, okay, well, you know, maybe things could be different. You may start doubting yourself, doubting, you know, what happened in the past, because like I said, this person is bringing manipulation and deception. Some of you haven't learned your lesson with this person, and the same thing that keeps happening is going to happen again. All right. Let's go to Taurus. Hey, Taurus. How are you? Hope you are well. So it's Scorpio season. We have a lot of energy in Scorpio. Scorpio new moon, Scorpio and Mercury. So it's a lot of opposition to you, Taurus, because this is your opposite sign. So if you've been holding on to a person, place, or a thing, you may be forced to let it go, to detach from this, or attach to something new or someone new. This is in your 7th house of relationships. So your relationships could be a focus for the next 2 weeks. A confrontation with someone that don't like you, or a confrontation between, you know, someone you used to be cool with or someone that you work with could be significant, and it will trigger you to like really think about this person on a deep emotional level. And you could be asking yourself, do I really want to stay in this relationship? Do I really want to keep this person in my life? Do I really want to deal with this person again? So this part of your life could change literally overnight in the next 2 weeks. So if you are attached, you may become single. If you are single, you may become attached to someone, okay? So Taurus, Venus energy is really significant, especially if you are a Taurus rising. A new beginning is coming due to possibly someone letting you know that they've been liking you from a distance, or they've been admiring you from a distance. Someone is confessing, yeah, I see you. I've been checking you out, with the 6 of Wands and 7 of Swords in reverse. So it's bringing a new beginning, like, and it could be a new romantic relationship. Could mean a breakup. Could mean a new job, a new opportunity. Aquarius, Leo, Taurus, Scorpio is here. Equal give and take is coming due to someone being impressed with your success, who you are, you know, what you look like, someone really recognizing your worth. This is also you winning something, either physically, tangibly, or you winning, you getting a victory over someone or something. Like, yeah, you know, you tried to hold me down, you tried to lie about me, you lied to me, but I still won. I still came out on top. This is really giving me, like, for an example, you getting a promotion at work due to someone, even though someone tried to sabotage your chances, or, you know, they tried to assassinate your character. It's like you did the right thing and it's paying off. Or you did the right thing and the truth is coming out. You didn't react, you didn't respond, and the truth came out. Hierophant. This is your energy. The Hierophant is about knowledge, you know, so like I said, you gaining knowledge is a part of your win. And this win, again, it could be a traditional relationship, being promoted to a higher level, getting more recognition, getting more of the spotlight, getting more of the success. This is really good, Taurus. Yeah. I would like to know if this resonates with anyone. This is really good. But if you would like a personal reading, that information is in the description box. I hope that was helpful. All right, Gemini, what's going on? Your work, your job, your work-life balance, something that you are doing or not doing on a daily basis could be significant right now with this Scorpio new moon. In the next six weeks, well, okay, I'm gonna go with that, but I was gonna say the next 2 weeks, but in the next 6 weeks, your daily routine could change in some kind of way. Your co-workers could change. Your physical health something about your physical health could be called into question. You know, this could mean changing up your diet, changing up, you know, how you manage your stress, your self-care, stuff like that. Women could be significant in your life, you know, especially when it comes to your work, because we are dealing with Virgo energy. The way that you look at being consistent and creating a routine could transform in some kind of way. So let's see what's going on. Got the Temperance, the Queen of Wands, and 10 of Cups. Once you, or maybe you have already got to a point, Gemini, where you are at peace, you are balanced, you are feeling good, you're feeling serene, and this is showing, this is radiating through you, and the result could be happily ever after, whether that's a new job, a promotion, a new relationship, a new boo. Sagittarius could be significant, a Pisces, Aries, Leo. Some of you have had to like fight through trauma. You've had to fight through some bad times, and now this Scorpio new moon is filtering out the last little pieces of any disharmony, any disease, anything that has like made you feel less than the Queen of Wands, that is clearing out so you can have the Ten of Cups. And like I said earlier, 6 weeks. So 6 weeks must be significant in this some kind of way. But the main thing, Gemini, is you are becoming more confident, more self-aware. Some of you are getting out the house more, being more social. You're happy. And some of you have been chasing happiness for a moment, or you are getting out of a period that wasn't the best for you. But I'm here to tell you, happiness and a sigh of relief, an exhale is on the way, Gemini. I don't even think I need to do an outcome. You're being more selective as to who gets your energy, who gets your passion, who gets your time. Some of you, like I was saying, it's coming. You're tired. You're fatigued. Some of you, you don't know what to do. The Ten of Cups is coming. So I feel like this is saying you're going to feel frustrated. You're going to feel like, what did I do this for? Why am I going through this? Do what you can do and let God do what you can't do. Okay, Gemini? Hope that was helpful. All right, let's go to Cancer. Hey, Cancer, just as I said that song by Patrice Rushen, You Remind Me, just started playing. You remind me. You could meet someone that reminds you of someone. You could be feeling very nostalgic right now. This is water energy, and it's affecting your house of your dating life, your love life, fertility, having kids, what you do for fun, what you do for, entertainment, how you creatively express yourself could be changing in some kind of way. A relationship, a love relationship could be transforming. The relationship you have with your kids could be changing. What you spend your money on could be changing. Give me 3 cards, please, for Cancer. Money and stability could be at the forefront right now. You're dealing with a lot. You could have let go of someone because you were the only one that was trying to make it work. It hurt, but you had to let them go. And now here they come again wanting to reconnect. And you're like, I've already left that. I'm over that. You can't go with me in this new direction. 2 of Pentacles in reverse, 8 of Pentacles, 5 of Cups, 3 of Cups, 3 of Wands. You're getting out of some type of disappointment. So this Scorpio new moon is, again, like I was saying, bringing you realization about someone that you've been seeing. It's changing. You may want someone that is on your level. Yeah. You could have lost your passion and or attraction for this person, but you're tired of holding the weight of this relationship. For some of you, this had a lot of drama. You got disappointed. You may meet someone at some type of event, especially with the holidays. This is good. I'm afraid to pull anything else because yeah, you've gone through some heartache, but it's good. Some of you just want someone to meet you halfway. Match your effort. I predict if you're looking for someone, go out, be social. Go to that Friendsgiving party. Go to that Thanksgiving event, you know, at the lounge or the club. This is really good. If you want a personal reading, that information is in the description box. Leo. Leo, you could be feeling left out. Scorpio, it could be bringing you some tension when it comes to your home and family life, your security, whether it's like actual security of, you know, your home or your emotional security. You could be feeling a little bit insecure, and that's because it's Scorpio. Scorpio is very hidden, behind the scenes. Leo energy, of course, is the star, it's the sun. And you could feel like people are not really paying attention to you right now. People are ignoring you, forgetting about you. And it's not really it. It's just that people are going into their shell. People got a lot on their mind, you know, and that's just going on in the world collectively. So, you know, Leo, as we move into the Sagittarius season, you could, you know, feel like you have the energy to get out and be more social. Or, you know, those friends that you haven't connected with, that attention, that engagement that you get on social media is picking up. But yeah, right now you could feel like, dang, did they not fool with me anymore? Are we still cool? Like, why haven't I heard from so and so? Or why, you know? So your emotions could have been all over the place in the last month or so. So expect that to even out as we move into Sagittarius season. Let's see. What's going on with Leo? Eight of Cups. What's going on with the TV? Yeah, you feel abandoned, like I said, forgotten about. Someone left. You may have felt like someone has ghosted you, and that just may not be the case. Communication is coming from this Capricorn, or just someone that you used to feel very lustful for. Someone that you could have had like you were really feeling this person, basically. But you don't feel that way now because maybe you haven't heard from them. There's some type of progression that's going on with this person or situation you could have been working on, and it just really felt like it wasn't going anywhere. So you abandoned it, you left it, and now it's coming back, and it's like, well, I really ain't been thinking about it. I disconnected from that. I released that. something is not the way it used to be with the Taurus. Well, the Hierophant in reverse, but Taurus. It's not the way it used to be. Whereas you wanted something traditional with this person, at one point, you may not want that. You may not be interested in them like that anymore. You could have had someone that you felt like was a close personal friend, but it's transformed into something else, and you don't, the same love you have for that person is not there anymore. And there's no beef. It's just you own something that I'm not on anymore, and I'm not going to force it. It's the outcome for the next 2 weeks. Yeah, like, we can coexist in the same place, but I'm being honest, I'm being truthful, and I'm being loyal to myself. Libra is here, Capricorn is here, Taurus is here. So we have a lot of Venus energy here, and yeah. This is like someone that you were really feeling, or this was an opportunity that you were really excited about at one point, and you're like, I mean, you know what this could be also? Another storyline I'm getting. This could also be like you really wanted to get this particular job and they never reached out. By the time they reach out, you'll already have a job. And it's like, well, yeah, like I applied for that job 6 months ago. You know, like I'm already working. Like this is a disruption to what I got going on right now. Or, you know, I liked you in the past, but I'm seeing someone right now. I'm just not going to break up with them because you decided that you like me all of a sudden. So yeah, Leo, that is your reading. If you want a personal new moon reading, that information is in the description box. Let's go to Virgo. Hey, Virgo. Scorpio energy, some tension there. Scorpio energy is very favorable for you, Virgo. But it may cause some frustration because it's causing you to overthink and overanalyze your feelings and all of these emotions that could be coming to the surface, repressed emotions. This could, family members like your siblings, your cousins, could be significant things going on in your community that you no longer want to be quiet about. You want to reveal something that's going on in your family or your community. Some of you just need to get away, and a staycation somewhere could be significant. There is some tension here with you, Virgo. You may have decided or will decide to not talk to someone until you've had time to think about it, because maybe your feelings have changed. Maybe you don't see eye to eye with this person. Maybe you feel like you're going in a different direction. You could feel like, you know, this thing or this person or living in this neighborhood or this area is interfering in my personal relationships or in my life, or it's just not good for my mental health. This situation isn't good for my mental health. You may just need a change of scenery. Like I said, go on a staycation. Some of you, there's some stubbornness here. I'm going to put that right there. You're stuck making a decision with the Hanged Man. Pisces could be significant, Virgo, which is your opposite energy. So what you feel may be clashing with how you are thinking about something. Yeah, anxiety around not knowing what to do. Or you know what you need to do, Virgo, but there's a lot of anxiety around making that decision. A Gemini could be significant. You're here with the Magician in reverse. You don't know what to think. You could think that someone is trying to talk you into something or out of something. The number 16 could be significant. Add that together, that's a number 7. Watch your drinks if you go out. I don't know why I'm feeling like that, Virgo. Watch your drinks when you go out. This is giving me like these two cards together, especially with this 9 of Swords. It's giving me someone getting their drink spiked. Getting drunk. Someone taking advantage of you. There's some type of illusion going on here. This didn't want to come out, so it tells me that you are protected, but you still need to be aware. And if it's not someone trying to like put something in your drink, someone is trying to like pull the wool over your eyes about something. They're deceiving you in some kind of way. What's this Magician? And that could make you or be a part of the reason why you feel a lot of anxiety. Because it's like, no, that person wouldn't do that. And you may not be trusting your intuition. Pisces is the sign of intuition. Like I said, what you feel and what you're logically thinking is happening could be at odds. Justice in reverse. Something's not right. You're not going to get... There's going to be some type of injustice, retribution. There's some type of dishonesty. Don't let nobody play you. How can they avoid this? Some of you just need to like get in touch with your intuition. A dream may be significant. How can they avoid this? Wheel of Fortune. This is Jupiter energy. This could be saying quite plainly to stay your ass in the house. Don't accept every invitation to go out. If you feel like I don't want to go, even if it's at the last minute, don't do it. This card deals with fate. Aquarius, Leo, Taurus, Scorpio. Be careful, Virgo. The Wheel of Fortune is good energy, but it can also be something unexpected, something you didn't plan for, something you need to watch out for. Well, you can't watch out for it because it's unexpected, but like keep your head on a swivel. You're not seeing something. Possibly something with family. 10 of Pentacles or an authority figure. Either in your community or at work. There's an issue with an authority figure. Jail could be significant. Like, be more Stay in the house if you feel like it's not a good idea for you to go out with this person. That's what I'm getting. And if you do, like, drive yourself, watch your drinks. Someone could feel like they need to get revenge and try to, like, set you up. Like, I'm being really dead ass serious right now, Virgo. Seriously. Like a setup that legally, or, you know, with law enforcement, you're outnumbered, or it's not going to go in your favor because someone was tricking you, manipulating you to get what they want. And you were like, no, this person wouldn't do that. Well, they could definitely do that. The outcome is injustice. Also, avoiding accountability. Something is not going to go in your favor if you don't trust your intuition. So stay at home. Be more... Don't let everybody in. Don't hang out with everybody right now. Because you got a lot of Scorpio energy in your third house, Virgo, which is like, you know, the people you hang out with, the people that, you know, you hang out with, y'all go out in your community or whatever, childhood friends. This is really giving me the energy of someone, they want revenge. You having anxiety right now, Virgo, could be why. Yeah. If you want a personal reading, check out the description box. But yeah, be careful. All right. Last but not least, Libra. What's going on, Libra? Libra, this Scorpio new moon is in your second house. You may get a chance to save some money, or you're getting like a boatload of money. Well, maybe not a boatload, but extra money, or you're having to pay out extra money. This is affecting your second house of wealth. How you love, how you want to be loved, people, places, and things you care about, your self-worth, your material possessions could be changing. They could be upgrading. Unfortunately, some of you may have to sell some prized possessions of yours. Don't feel bad if you do. You're here with the Empress. You gotta let something go. You gotta let confusion go. You're getting clarity about something. You're no longer confused. Something or someone is no longer serving their purpose. Someone could honestly be telling you that, you know, you're the one that got away. An apology coming from someone who was like, they didn't need to treat you like that. They didn't need to say that to you. There could be a little bit of a glow up that you are experiencing because you do have extra money coming in. This could be a bonus. Yeah. This is pretty straightforward. Like, you know who you are. I'm the Empress. I'm Venus energy. Like, what is this Empress doing? Bringing in people that want to be with you. They could have, like, not told you in the past. You know, maybe you had no idea this person was feeling you like that. There could also be some type of partnership that's working in the spiritual realm. The universe is trying to bring the two of you together. This could be, you know, a new job, a new partnership that's bringing in more money. It's under wraps right now. What's the outcome? Yeah. 5 of Swords, letting my swords down. Someone could be falling on their own sword and giving you an explanation, giving you an apology, because this does talk about a reconciliation. The delay in this person reaching out to you could be because you are the Empress and you, or the Emperor, okay? And they know that you have every right to, like, cut them loose, not even respond to them. It's like some type of manifestation is working in your favor in the spiritual realm. Something is transforming. And Scorpio season, Scorpio new moon is all about transformation. So yeah, Libra, if you want a personal reading, that information is in the description box. If you've made it to the end of the video, thank you so much. I'll see you on the next one. Bye.